I'm going to start from this. Readers. Oh, hello everyone, welcome to live chat at Kstyleyo. This is Sunday's live and we're gonna be learning Korean through K-pop news. Francesca, thank you so much for popping by and leaving a sweet message. Good luck with your admission test. That's more important, right? Hello Nigel. Christina, hidden boy, I'm good, how are you? So today is gonna be a little short and sweet type of live because I have to go to the apple picking today with my friends. So I made it a little short, but this is gonna be interesting because we haven't done articles in a long time. I think somebody recently left a comment in my channel saying, can we continue learning Korean with articles? And I thought that, we haven't done this in a while, and also article is actually a great source for learning Korean if you want to learn the structure and also different types of format, because it's not going to be speaking format, it's more like written format. So if you want to learn more about different vocabularies and sentence structures, then article is the way to go. And at the same time, you get to learn what's going on inside South Korea. So let's move on to our study board. So we have about 6 different sentences to go through. I'm not gonna read the whole article. You can find the link to get to this article if you want to study further. But I picked this article because there's some good expression. Okay, some good expressions, and it's not too overly complicated, and it's kind of explaining what's going on because of coronavirus too. But obviously this is kind of focusing on the Samsung product. You may not be a Samsung fan, but this is not just for Samsung fans or people who use Samsung product. This is just for anyone who want to learn Korean language. 없어서 못 팔아요. Let me know if you can hear my voice well, if you can see it well. Okay. So let's read this. If I'm reading too fast, let me know. I can go back and reread. 없어서 못 팔아요. 갤탭 S7. I think this is a Galaxy tablet. They shortened to 갤탭 S7. 북커버는 그림의 떡. This is the title. So this is very interesting because 그림의 떡. I think there is an expression in English as well. So I left a sentence below here. You can see it, right? So subject is gonna be orange, object pink, verb blue, green miscellaneous word. We're gonna go through each word for word just like any other live stream. So 없어서 못 팔아요. They're talking about Galaxy tablet. I don't own Galaxy tablet. Actually I do, like really old one. Like that was like 6 years ago. Probably if I turn it on, probably it's gonna shut off too. As soon as I turn it on. No memory. 없어서. So this is the verb. Which verb is this? Conjugated from 없다. 없다. Does not exist, right? The opposite from 있다. Okay? The opposite from 있다. This one requires only subject, grammatical structure. But if you look at here, there is no subject. Subject is missing. Okay? Sometimes we omit subject when we know what we're talking about. Here we know because Galaxy tablet is the subject here. I can guess. Galaxy tablet S7 book cover. This is book cover. I think English word. They just reuse. A lot of technology gadgets, we just follow the English sound. You probably noticed that. So that gadget 없어서 does not exist. 서. Do you guys know this? 서 is the conjunction. When you use 서 conjunction, you need to conjugate this verb. Okay? You cannot say 없어. You have to say 없어서. Because there is no Galaxy tablet S7. 못 팔아요. What is 못? 못 is used before verb. Okay? Sometimes you see space, sometimes not, but I guess depends on preference. I'm not sure. But normally we're gonna see space. But in this article, they didn't add space. Can't, that's right. This is negation, can't. And verb, this is not. This is can't. Can't what? They use this verb, 팔다. Okay, 팔다 verb. 팔다. What is 팔다? Do I have space here? 팔다. The opposite from 사다. 팔다 is to sell. 사다, to buy. The opposite, right? They cannot sell it. They want to sell, but they cannot sell because there is no inventory. That's what it means. So this is the expression I wanted to touch on. 그림의 떡. Have you ever heard this before? 그림의 떡. You know, 떡 is something that Asians love. Especially I love. 떡 is like something that I always miss. I mean, you can get it in Canada where I live, but it's not the same. In South Korea, you have 떡집, which is 떡 house, where they sell only 떡, a variety of 떡. This is rice cake. Okay? It's rice cake. So when I moved to Canada about like 12 years ago, when I mentioned about rice cake to Canadian people, they thought that it was a rice cracker. It's not rice cracker. This is chewy. Okay? When you eat, it's chewy. But they use 그림의 떡. Have you ever heard this expression? 그림 is drawing or painting. 의, possessive. It's the rice cake of the painting. Rice cake of the drawing. Can you guess? Imagine this situation. You want to buy this Galaxy tablet, but you cannot buy, they cannot sell because there is no inventory. So this product is like 그림의 떡. Something that you want to achieve, obtain, but you can't. It's like, I never knew this before, but I typed 그림의 떡 in Naver dictionary. It's gonna come up as pie in the sky. Have you ever heard pie in the sky? So this is a rice cake of drawing. Pie in the sky is apparently the equivalent to English expression. Something that you aspire to have, but you cannot. Never heard of it? Okay. Hello, Lipton. 북한어? 북한어는 한국어랑 비슷해요. 그 뭐냐? 아니, 한국어가 북한어랑 남한어랑 비슷해요. But I think North Korean people, they don't accept Western words. but Korean people, South Korean people accept a lot of Western words. So sometimes like geltab, book cover, those things, it sounds just like English saying, right? But North Korean people, they create their own words for any new items. So those ones we have no clue. But other than that, we can communicate. So you can say that you're learning North Korean here when you look at this one, except for English. So we just learned the title. Look at this, so cute. geltab. 그림의 떡이네. First paragraph. Did I say paragraph? Paragraph. 제주도에 사는 김모 씨는. So this is parenthesis, which is the age. Is it strange to see age beside name? 35세. So 35 years old. 김모 씨는 최근 갤럭시 탭 S7 구입 후 키보드 북커버를 추가 구매하려다 실패했다. So let's move on to this sentence. We're gonna go through one by one. So 제주도에 사는 김모 씨는 최근 갤럭시 탭 S 구입 후 키보드 북커버를 추가 구매하려다 실패했다. Can you guess what this means? What's the main verb here? So this is one sentence, right? What's the main verb? Quiz, pop quiz. When I ask you, what's the main verb? This is very easy because verb goes at the end of the sentence in Korean, right? 실패했다. This is past tense. Like Francesca, she said 실패하다. That's the dictionary form. That's great. Because you need to understand how you're gonna look it up in dictionary format. Okay? 실패했다, failed. But you're gonna look up 실패하다. This is a dictionary form. So someone failed to do something. I guess that's what it means. But can you guess what the subject is here? Subject. This is a bit easier compared to lyrics, let's say, because you're gonna find out what the subject might be based on the particles. Okay, so 김모, somebody say 김모. 김모 씨는, you see the subject particle, right? It could be this. Is there any other subject now? Maybe, maybe not. You may think, how about this? Is this subject noun? No. So this is one thing. If you always look for 는 and 은 or 이 or 가 for subject particle, sometimes you may be correct, sometimes not. This one is verb adjective. Okay? Verb adjective. So let's go through it. This is correct. This is subject. 제주도에 제주 island location. This is the warmest island, warmest place in South Korea. This is the most south. 제주 island. 도 means island. Okay. 사는. This is a verb adjective describing 김모 씨. This is connected. 김모 씨. She is elevating the person. Right? So the verb here is 살다. To live. So when you conjugate the verb into adjective, becomes 사는. You remove R. Okay? And add 는 for present tense adjective. So 김모 씨, who lives in or on the island, 제주 island. So 김모, often we add mo here. This is like anonymous. We only reveal the last name, Kim. You could say 김씨, but we sometimes add mo as in censored. 김모씨. So we don't know what the first name is here in this article. And I already mentioned age is 35 years old. 최근, recently, Galaxy Tab S7, we know this. 구입, this is noun, another noun. What is 구입? This is purchase. who, so noun plus who. Sometimes you see a as well. You could omit a as well. Okay, who or who에 after. After the purchase of this recently, what happened? 키보드 북커버를 keyboard book cover object particle 추가 구매하려다. So 추가, this is extra. 추가하다. Sometimes you use as a verb. You just add 하다. Okay? 추가하다. To add. Okay? 추가하다. This one 추가 as a noun actually. 추가 구매. Extra. I'm just gonna go with extra, but this is a noun technically. 구매하려다. So the verb here is 구매하다. Do you guys know 구매하다? 구매하다. This is the same thing as 사다. 사다. Pretty much. 사다 means buy, right? 구매하다 is purchase. Okay? That's the distinction. You may wonder, what's the difference between 사다 and 구매하다? It's pretty much the same action. But just like the difference between purchase and buy. Okay? 구매하려다. 려 has the meaning of try to purchase extra. Okay? 다. What is 다 here? Why do you see 다 in the middle of the sentence? It sounds like it's finished. Because we end with 다. Why do we have 다 in the middle of the sentence? Doesn't make sense, right? Do you guys know? Hint is this is conjunction. Conjunction. taga. Okay, I will give you answer here. taga. taga. Either while or and then. Okay, depends on the context, how you want to interpret it. So let's look at here. 김모 씨, who lives in the Jeju Island, tried to purchase extra keyboard book cover after purchasing Galaxy Tab S7 recently. While doing that, and then the person failed to do what person was trying to do. Does it make sense? 김모 씨, who lives on the Jeju Island, tried to purchase extra keyboard book cover after purchasing the actual tablet, right? Recently. But while doing that and then failed. Oh. So what they're saying is that the person can buy the item, but item of the actual Galaxy tablet, but they cannot buy the book cover. It's so annoying. It's like you're buying a phone, but you cannot buy the screen protector. You know what I mean? Okay, it makes sense. Excellent. So now move on to the third sentence. So we read here, like first sentence, right? But that's okay. 제주도 전 매장에 키보드 북커버가 품절됐기 때문이다. What's that mean? 제주도 전 매장에 키보드 북커버가 품절됐기 때문이다. What's the main verb here? We're gonna keep going through the same questions and then you're gonna click one day. Oh my god! That's right. Main verb in this sentence. Main verb goes at the end of the sentence, right? 이다. This is be verb, right? 이다. 때문, cause. Do you guys know cause? So in English format, you're gonna say it's because. It's because. It's because. Sometimes you use subject or verb, or it's because of noun in English, right? So we're gonna go through which format we can interpret in this sentence. So, 제주도 전 매장에, 제주도 we already talked about, 제주 island, 전. What is 전 here? 전 has different meanings. Either 전 can be a pancake. 파전, you know, pancake. Korean pancakes. It's not sweet, it's savory, right? Either 전 can be before, right? Before. 레슨 전에, 라이브 전에 뭐 했어요? 뭐 하셨어요? What did you do before live? 전, right? In this case, is it either of this? Either the pancake or before. Does it make sense? 제주 island before 매장. 매장 means store. A location particle. 전 here it means entire. 전 매장. So sometimes you're gonna see it as 전체. 전체, entire. Or you're gonna see only 전. Okay? 전 매장에 in that location. 키보드 북커버가 subject 품절됐기 때문이다. So the verb here is 품절되다. Do you guys know? 품절되다. When you see 되다 or 지다 as part of verbs, it means pastfully done. To become something. 품절 has the meaning of sell out. Okay? So become sold out. So when I say passive format, it means this verb doesn't require an object noun. That's why you have the subject here. This item became sold out in this entire stores of Jeju Island. Because. So let's see. 기 here, what is 기 here doing? 기 makes the verb into a noun. So I think that we can safely say that maybe English format it's more like this, the second one. It's because of. So the entire thing. This is like the noun. It's because of what happened. This. It's because of this noun. You know what I mean? It's because of the fact that this noun happened. Keyboard book cover became sold out in the entire stores of Jeju Island. How could that be possible? Maybe Jeju Island is not so big. Have you ever been to Jeju Island? Actually, I've never been. Feel ashamed. So I was born there, grew up there. I think a lot of my friends visited Jeju Island, but I haven't. Okay. So here, let's look at the next one. 김 씨는 갤럭시 탭 S7보다도 키보드 북커버가 더 구하기 힘들다고 말했다. 힘들다고 말했다. What's that mean? So we're gonna learn some quotation here. Okay? We're gonna learn some quotation. We have 6 sentences to go through today. So this is almost middle of it. So if you have any questions, make sure you leave it in the live chat so that I know I'm addressing all your questions. 김 씨는 갤럭시 탭 S7보다도 키보드 북커버가 더 구하기 힘들다고 말했다. So you connect them together when you read. 힘들다고 말했다. So another of the same question. What's the main verb in this sentence? Main verb. 말했다. Always goes at the end of the sentence. Good job, Francesca. 말하다. This is a dictionary form. This is in the past tense. 말하다. To speak. To say. So what's the main subject? Can you guys guess? Don't be afraid to be wrong because we are all here to learn together. If you're wrong more times, that means you gotta be correct more times in the future. I know it's kind of weird, right? But you have to keep trying. So 는 here is the subject particle. So this may be related to the main verb. It may not be, who knows, right? But we also see another subject particle here. Right? So we're gonna go through them together based on the context. Maybe this is related to this verb or this is related to this verb. We don't know, right? I mean, I know, but let's say we don't know. Okay? 김 씨는, this you see, quotation. 갤럭시 탭 S7보다도, have you ever seen 보다도? Often you don't see 도 here. You just see 보다. I'm not using verb color. Why is that? Normally 보다 is what? To see. But you're not gonna see 보다 in the middle of the sentence like that, right? This is dictionary format. So this is not a verb. Do you guys know? Hint is we see 더 here. 더 means more. More. So when you say a sentence in English, today is warmer than yesterday, right? This is comparison. So this is more, this is than. Then. 더 is even. But it's almost an emphasis. Emphasis here. Okay? So you don't really need to add 도. But 보다도. It's almost an emphasis. But I'm not going to interpret it as even then. Maybe. We can take a look if it makes sense in English, even then. 키보드 북커버가 더 more 구하기 힘들다. 구하기 힘들다. So this is the verb 구하다. What is 구하다? Made it into a noun. Made it into a noun by adding 기 to the verb root. Okay? 구하다. Look up this verb. Try to practice looking up words because that is a really good practice to find out whether you can even find the answers in dictionary. 구하다, to obtain, to search, find, those things. Obtain. I'm gonna go with obtain. Noun, 힘들다. 힘들다 means to be difficult. Simulating is 어렵다. Okay? Hard, to be difficult. That's what it means. So, noun 힘들다 means it is difficult to obtain. It's difficult to obtain. 키보드 북 커버가 is harder to obtain than Galaxy Tablet S7. Does it make sense? So I think that this subject particle, this subject noun is associated to this verb. So Kim Shi is the person who said. So this subject is the main subject. This is the main subject, right? And this one is the quotation. You can think of it as that. That, okay? Connecting clause to clause. Quotation. So Kim Shi said that. This quotation. Keyboard book cover is harder, right? In Korean we say more hard. In English, harder to obtain than Galaxy Tablet S7. 질문 있어요? Let me know it makes sense to you guys. 질문이 없으면 next. Okay, you guys doing all good? So we just finished the first paragraph. Excellent. So this article is not so long, so feel free to finish reading on your own time, but today we are not gonna go through everything. We have 2 more sentences, okay? But just to show you, this is the book cover. The whatever that you slip outside, okay? 갤럭시 S7이 불티나게 팔리면서 관련 액세서리도 품귀 현상을 빚고 있다. 갤럭시 탭, I'm gonna read from here. 갤럭시 탭 S7이 불티나게 팔리면서 관련 액세서리도 품귀 현상을 빚고 있다. So this one, the way I pronounced, did I say 관련? It's hard to pronounce 관련. It's not just you. Even for us, Koreans have a hard time saying 관련. So the way we pronounce it, it's not 관련. We change N to R. 관련. Okay? Remember 관련. So, what is the main verb in this sentence? Pop quiz. Another pop quiz. Main verb in this sentence. Verb, main verb goes at the end of the sentence, right? So, 있다. Okay, that's good. So, is it just 있다? What do you guys think? If you look at 있다, you see go as well. So this is more like a tense, verb ending. go 있다. This makes the verb into a progressive tense, ing. So this may be the main verb, 빚다. That's right, 빚다. So this 빚다 is happening right now, ing tense. Okay, 빚다. So if you look at 빚다, it comes up as make, brew, cause, come into, or something. But I'm gonna go with cause here. Cause something. Okay? We often use it for 만두를 빚다. You're making dumplings. Dumpling dough or something. So this one I'm gonna go with cause. So what is the main subject then? Main subject. But we see one subject particle here, right? Galaxy Tab S7e. Okay. So anything else? 관련 액세서리로. I'm not sure. It may be this. Maybe. But we don't see subject particle because to is there. You don't use subject particle with to together. But let's, I'm not gonna underline it, but let's go through together. Galaxy Tab S7 불티나게. 불티나게. This is more like an expression adverb. I looked it up. In English, equivalent is selling like a hot cake or something. 불티나게. It's like a selling fast. Do you guys use that? To be selling like hot cakes. Do a rolling trade. So selling well. It's just well sell out. Okay? 불티나게. This is an adverb. I never heard selling like hotcakes, but that's what it says in Naver dictionary. Selling fast. 팔리면서. 팔리다 verb. Earlier we talked about 팔다. This is to sell. What is 팔리다? Do you guys know the difference? 팔리다. This is passive. Be sold. Again, this one is passive, that's why you cannot have an object. This is sold. Selling like a hotcakes. This is sold like a hotcakes, right? Like hotcakes. 면서, while. While doing that, 관련 액세서리도. So 관련, related to this tablet. 관련 accessory, accessory, English word. 도 also. 품귀 현상을, 품귀 현상, two nouns. 을 object particle. 품귀 is like a sold out situation. Okay, this one 품귀 by itself, it's a sell out. Okay, 현상 is phenomenon. Sell out phenomenon. 빚고 있다. Cause. So this related accessory is also causing sell out phenomenon. I think this may be the subject. Do you guys agree? This is the subject for this verb. And this is the subject for this verb. Do you guys agree? Okay. So this is good. So this is like the one clause connected by 면서 conjunction. This is another clause. Okay? Clause to clause. So that last one. This is pretty simple. The last one. 액세서리의 경우 I didn't choose this sentence actually. I chose this one. But I'm gonna continue reading. 액세서리의 경우 제품보다 물량이 적어 종종 대기가 발생하는 것이 사실. 하지만 갤럭시 탭 S7 시리즈의 경우 예상을 뛰어넘은 폭발적인 인기에 관련 액세서리 물량이 유난히 더 이를 따라잡지 못하고 있다. So what they're saying is that normally they're not gonna have as many inventories for accessories. That's normal because they're focusing on selling the main products. But Galaxy Tab S7 series is like beyond people's expectation. They're selling like crazy. That's why even accessory inventories now very low. They need to catch up. 따라잡지 못하다 means they cannot catch up. Okay? 현재 갤럭시 탭 S7 플러스 키보드 북커버는 없어서 못 판다. This is the sentence. I think it's pretty much the same thing as the title. Maybe that's why I chose that one. But this is the more like full sentence. 현재. 현재. What is this? 현재. 현재 is present. 미래. What is 미래? 현재 is here. 과거. 현재 present. 과거 past. 미래 future. That's right. I see 미래 as someone's name sometimes. 미래. Maybe they like the name 미래 because it's the future. I've never seen 과거 as someone's name. Past. That's bad. That's bad. The kid is in the past. 현재 present. 갤럭시 탭 S7 키보드 북커버. This is all now. Okay? Noun plus they just parentheses, keyboard, book cover, all now. You're gonna realize more when you read articles. They always use the shortened words, short amount of words as possible. So you're gonna see compound nouns everywhere in articles. keyboard, book cover, subject particle, 없어서. Again, 없다 verb is conjugated to 없어. 서 is conjunction. Do you guys know 서? I already talked about it in case you forgot. When you see conjugated verb root plus 서, actually has two options. Either because or and then. But I'm gonna go with because here, based on the context. Because 못 판다. Again, can't sell. Pay attention to this one because 팔다, this is the dictionary form. When it's written format, textbook format, sometimes you're gonna see enda commonly. This is textbook form. So when you change the textbook form, R turns it into N. Okay? 판다. Okay? 현재 갤럭시 탭 S7 플러스 키보드 북커버는 없어서. Present. This item does not exist. Because of it, they cannot sell. We don't know the subject noun here. It's missing. So whoever is selling these items, they cannot sell. Right? Does it make sense? So we've gone through 6 different sentences. Hopefully this is useful to you guys. It's a little different from other live streaming which we do more of the dramas or K-pop series, whatnot. But this is also a good way to learn or get familiar with the written format or the full sentence structure like I mentioned. You can always come back and rewatch the live streaming because it's gonna be rendered and stay in my channel. So you can always come back and rewatch and then get familiar with it more. So try to read the full articles. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment down below. If you want to learn Korean in this type of format, give it a thumbs up because thumbs up is one way for me to find out if you enjoy this content or not. Okay? So enjoy the rest of the day and see you guys next time. Bye bye. 안녕.